when the bid was announced that US will be hosting the World Cup, a whole lot of jubilation all over the world and around Africa. People that already see US as a place that they will sneak and run. But Donald Trump was somewhere looking at them with one eye like this. Okay.
We have 10 African countries representing Africa in the upcoming World Cup, but 5 countries were given FIFA bond fee by the US government. And the 5 countries are Algeria, Tunisia, Cape Verde, Cote d'Ivoire, and Senegal.
Donald Trump, the world's strongest man currently now, is currently targeting some countries, especially in Africa. And currently now, he's trying to curb some nuisance. US, when the bid was announced that US will be hosting the World Cup, a whole lot of jubilation all over the world and around Africa. People that already see US as a place that they will sneak and run to. So they were like, we are going to run to US during the World Cup, just like the way they did in Russia and other countries like Qatar. But Donald Trump was somewhere looking at them with one eye like this. Okay, we now run, come US, no problem, I'll be waiting for you. So he decided to start the visa bond fee. That visa bond fee, it's about 50 countries we are affected. But currently in Africa, countries that are going to the World Cup are 5 countries, which is Algeria.
5 countries or 10 countries?
5 countries that are going to the World Cup that is affected. Yeah. Algeria, Cape Verde, Ivory Coast, Senegal, and Tunisia. Now, it's not a specific amount, but it's between $5,000 to $15,000. That $5,000 to $15,000 is determined by the consular or by the person that will interview you. Are you getting my point now?
You can even do $20,000.
See, so that's why let me explain better. If the person interviewing you, if you look at you and you look like a criminal, and his mind is telling him that you will not come back, he can increase your money to $100,000. So that is why I said I am happy that Nigeria did not qualify, because if Nigeria qualify, maybe Nigerian own their own will up to $150,000, because anybody that go to the embassy to apply, as long as you are in Nigeria, I'm very certain that the US embassy, they are going to place $100,000 on Nigerian fans, because they know that once you go to US, in fact, out of the supporters club or the fans that will go, if they are 199 will not come back. Maybe the one that will manage to come back, maybe he forgot something in Nigeria that I want to come and pay, or maybe there's one property he forget to sell. Are you getting it now? So that is the challenge with some of these countries will be facing. But I'm surprised that even Ghana is not among this list. But I'm not surprised that South Africa is not among, because South Africa already have a good economic history. So, but Ghana, one thing that is happening is that in Ghana is not among, Ghana is not affected. In fact, even in Ghana already have struck a deal with US embassy, US consular, US ambassador in Ghana, that they are going to provide about 2,000 visa application appointment for the Ghanaians. And in fact, they have opened up for the visa portal for 5 years visa for Ghanaians. So which means Ghanaians are liable to apply for 5 years visa. And that 5 years visa now is multiple entry. So that multiple entry now allows you to fly into Mexico, US, and Canada to watch those matches. So which means Ghana have already struck up a deal with the US government to issue out, and that was why the Ghanaians were trying to do fundraising to sponsor about 2,000 people to the US to go and watch the match. So if Ghana can do that, it's a very good one for us. So that means there's a little bit of understanding between Ghana and US government. So unlike our country where the US president is already telling every US citizen to leave, to come back to the US. So it's a very big challenge. So that money can be increased from 5,000 to 15,000 depending. So if you pay the money, if you get to US, if they give you 1 month visa, if you come back or if you decide to leave the US before the 1 month, that means your money will be refunded back to you. But if you did not leave, that means your money is gone. And if they still catch you, they will deport you back to your country. So that means your money, you have forfeited your money. And now, not just that, if you get your visa, after paying that amount of money, you are going to use there are specific airports that you are supposed to use. Because that airport, they will be waiting for you with they'll be waiting for you with ammunition, everything. In fact, the bomb, because Donald Trump is ready for all of you. For him to agree to host World Cup,
he's ready for all of them. I'm not
he's ready for everybody. So this is JFK Airport, New York, Boston Logan Airport, or Washington airport. So either of these airport mandatory if you get your visa. So if you are buying your ticket, you are routing your ticket to this airport. So these are the airport where they have their men waiting for you. So once you land there, they know that you have entered, they register you. If they look at your face and you look like an hardened criminal, they can assign 2 soldiers to always follow you as you are going to watch the match. You go and watch the match and return back to your hotel. They will immediately they are blowing final whistle. They will ask you, is your country you qualify or not? If you qualify,
you can decide to watch all the World Cup.
I'm just joking, you understand? But the honest fact is that they are going to give a closer look and check on every where Africans are these 5 countries that are coming. So apart from being a professional player, if you are a fan, you are under check. So that money, if you do not pay that money before going to the US, they will not issue you visa, depending on who is interviewing you.
Albert, the US bond visa fee for 5 countries representing Africa in this World Cup. Algeria is included, Tunisia, Cape Verde, Cote d'Ivoire, and Senegal. How will it affect these African teams?
So we see it as the mathematics of Donald Trump, but I think it's a policy of America. It didn't just started in 2026. But first and foremost, it is a US ban policy rather than a FIFA ban issue. It's a 2 different dynamics or 2 different things on itself. Then secondly, again, the bond itself is like a deposit, not a fee. Are you getting it? Though certain countries were singled out, we don't know the reason why. Americans know why they singled out these countries and all of that from Africa. Now, this is a subject as well to forfeiture. If the person overstays, then that money will be taken away from, will be forfeited. You understand? And it ranges from $5,000, $10,000 to $15,000 dollars. Then the bond requirement on itself is basically it's called the US visa bond, and it ranges from the B1, the B2 visa application from the consular, which ranges from the business, going there for business or for tourism. But in the totality, what this thing speaks about is especially the fans, because over time they have seen that certain African countries, when they come, they apply for a visa. If they give them 3-month visa, they'll go from there, they vanish. And you understand? And those people, sometimes, according to some report, they say those people are the people that in turn come back to start constituting nuisance in the country and causing a lot of issues and conflict there, which is a fact. So I have said that because America is co-hosting the World Cup, a lot of people will come in through business, tourism, and all of that. So then they make it this bond issue more stiffened. You understand? Ensure that this thing do not make them outlaw the rules or maybe the policy of the bond, this thing in America. But as an for the Americans, it's okay for them. Maybe they want to control the crowd and ensure that nothing, you understand, the World Cup do not actually bring an adverse effect to them. Rather, if you come for tourism, come come to watch the ball, come and do your business. But the specific time you came for the visa that was stamped to you by the consul or whosoever stamped the visa for you, ensure that you stay in that specific time and go back. Are you getting it? Yeah. So that's the more reason this issue is having this level of momentum. So if you apply for this through the consul, your B1 or your B2 visa ranging from $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, and you're giving 3-month visa because the World Cup is going to just between June and July. Yeah. You're giving 2-month visa. And even though according to what is stipulated there, if you stay 1 day above the day you are supposed to come back, that money will be forfeited. But trust me, there are other things that are put in place, the camera, the followership, the technology that are put in place, that if you don't come back, if they will get most of these people. Trust me. The time is over. They will run to the nearby country or maybe another state in America, and then they will get many of them, repatriate them, but their money as well will be forfeited. So this speaks a lot about a country, a developed country that wants a particular kind of level of stability in their economy. If not for the World Cup, if you are coming for America, there's a reason why you're coming for America. But because of this World Cup, they know they are going to accommodate a lot of people from different culture, different religion, and different walks of life in America. Hence, this is not only for these African countries, but so far so good. The African countries that are going to the World Cup are these 5 countries mentioned here. So this visa ban is put on there based on, specifically they spoke about the fans. that most fans that come sometimes to watch football, they outlaw, they overstay, you understand, and most times they constitute what they are not supposed to constitute. So that's why this thing is put in place. But I think it's a nice one for any developed country.
What I asked indirectly was that how is it going to affect this team, this African team?
Yeah, it's going to affect them a whole lot. Now, yes, the fan base, first and foremost, the money. It ranges from $5,000, $10,000, $15,000. But I think the max there, to me, the max there is 15 because that is where the policy standard reaches is $15,000. Now, if you are going to pass through a level of interview before this money will be slapped on you, I don't think it only comes on interview. Maybe there are other things that are going to be checked before this money is slapped on you. Because if it's going to be on interview alone, I think they should have a reserve of maybe 5,000 or 10,000. I think there are other indices they are going to look at before giving you or granting you that visa. Now, it's going to affect most of these African countries, if not all, because of their fan base. How many people have this $15,000 to pay? So, because if you look at these economies here, I don't think it's a country that you have over 75% of them that are average class people. So, who will not pay $15,000, $10,000, let's just say $5,000 traveling to America? Now, that $15,000, that $5,000, let's just put it to the lowest amount then. $5,000, you're going to forfeit it because you want to travel to America to watch your darling country play, which is going to give him back to you when you come back at the due time. Now, how about your other in the course of year, you understand, traveling, all the processes you are doing, you're still going to spend money. Are you getting it? So $5,000 or $10,000 or at most $15,000 to travel. How many fans are going to travel? So we're going to have a lesser turnout of fans of these 5 countries representing their going to watch their team in the World Cup. So it's going to be very, for instance, put Nigeria, put Cameroon, put other countries. If they were the persons on this, listen, you just have people that are of high class going there, put on Super Eagles jersey or their nation's jersey to go and watch. People residing there already. That is just it.
Chima, let's look at Senegal and Cote d'Ivoire in this among these 5 teams, 5 countries. How do you think it will affect them?
It's going to affect somehow. The $5,000 to $15,000 is not maximum.
No,
according to
the round bond that they place there.
No, they didn't place it that that is not the maximum, like he said. It's still
it is between 5, 10, and 15.
No, it's not between. It's between, but it's still at the description of who is interviewing. If who is interviewing see you that your face is very, very ugly, you can decide to place 20,000.
What is
stated here? You can decide to
it is a standard. What is stated here between 5, 10, and 15? If they are going to put 20, nobody knows. But what is stipulated?
I'm saying, I said based on the discussion of who is interviewed after they wrote they wrote 5 to 15, they now put it again that depending on who is interviewed, still has the power to determine any amount.
But the standard there is
the standard is 15,000.
No, the standard is not 15. They just say between that amount. For now, that is why they say it can even be 5. But right now, I'm telling you that right now it depends on who is interviewing you. So the interviewer can still determine to say your money should be 20. Your money should be 30, depending on who or what he's seeing from you. Are you getting my point? And so, if the interviewer sees you and feels like after the interview, look at what he's suspecting, and he's not suspecting because there are people who have this 50,000 to pay and still run away. In this Africa that you are seeing, the way people are desperate to go to US. The people are desperate to go. They know that I've seen people who have sold their houses in Nigeria, in Africa, to go to US because they believe that there are people who have done that. Even I have a family who have done that and went to Canada. But after 2 years, fine, they claim they make the money back. That is fine. Whether it is true or not, I don't know. So there are people who are desperate for that. So they know, the US government knows that. And this is affecting the World Cup. Because if US, this is not about, they started it because of this World Cup.
But it's not only US that is hosting the World Cup.
That is what I'm saying. US know that they are the main target. Forget you and I know who is traveling to World Cup to go and run away in Mexico.
want to travel to US.
That is what I'm telling you. But US know that they are the major target. US and Canada know that they are the major target. Yeah. Are you getting my point? And this is not about FIFA. Yes, it's about the US government.
Yeah.
Because US government is the one orchestrating this
But it
thing.
will affect the turnout of the fans.
Yes, it is. And I believe that if FIFA knows that all these things will come in play, because this thing started
they wouldn't have co-hosted with
yeah,
US.
they wouldn't allow US to host this World Cup, because a whole lot of things have been coming in play. Even when they tested this World Cup stadiums and weather during the World Cup cup that we are having a break in the play for over 30 minutes, 40 minutes, all of those things like that. I know that maybe by now FIFA will be regretting of taking this World Cup to US, because you can't tell me that people are going now to go and watch World Cup. The fans, how many people have money? First of all, starting from the tickets to watch World Cup, the tickets are so expensive.
How much is it? Do you have an idea?
I don't have it, but the last time I don't have it off, and the last time I checked, more than $1,000, more than $2,000 to watch a match in US.
For what?
That's because the dollar rate and everything is so expensive that even people who want to travel from Africa to go, if you put up the cost, even flight ticket from Africa
After
to
paying
US,
$50,000,
you pay that amount to watch games. So
if you are going to the World Cup, you should go with like $100,000.
More than that. In fact, even some some content creators, some podcasts, some sport analysts that want to go there to watch these games, they already lamenting because the whole lot of money to procure your visas, to buy your flight ticket, through and flow, then to rent hotel that you are going to stay, accommodation, everything, to not pay for flight, to pay for ticket. It's going to be.
Do you know why they're those podcasters that are going there? They know very well that when they get there, their cameramen will run.
No. Not everybody will run away like that. So it's going to affect Africa, because people like Ivory Coast, people who want to go with supporters club, who want to go with fans to go and watch. Quite all right. There's no way you can stop everybody from not running away. It's not easy. It's not possible. In Russia, when they hosted the World Cup, many people ran away from there. They stayed there.
They died of cold.
Of course. It's normal everywhere. In fact, players are running, even in South Africa now. A coach of Stade Malien said that going to South Africa is his dream country to visit South Africa. So it's all like that. Many people want to visit USA, but now, if US can come up with this kind of idea, I feel it's very, very bad. Even though I know that, and that is why most times I agitate our country to be better, because look at this list now. South Africa is not among this list. Algeria, Egypt, Morocco. Algeria is here. Morocco is not here. Egypt is not here.
Like Egypt, in the case of Algeria and Tunisia, it's because of terrorism.
Maybe. Yes, I can agree with you. Maybe, but see Senegal, Ivory Coast, and Cape Verde. Now they see these people as opportunists. They see them as people that if they come into here, they will run away. But why didn't they put South Africa? Why didn't they put Egypt or Morocco there? Why? Because they know that these people they are very, very okay in their country. They are comfortable. They have good economy, so they cannot easily run away. There's no record of these people or their citizens running away easily. So that is why in Africa we don't need to blame these people, because if we in Africa are doing this well, why can't you put visa ban on France? On Germany or on UK, they can't do that. You are getting my point. So these are the things you get when these are the kind of slap you receive when you are not taking care of your home, when you are not doing the right thing at all. These are the kind of slap, and more are going to come, because there will be a time where even our players will be denied visa to go and play tournament. I've seen a situation in this country.
Are they Nigerians?
They are Nigerians. Now some of them are Nigerians.
Definitely, they are cameramen will run.
Which one their cameraman will run?
Even their producer there will run.
No, if you have a good work in Africa or in Nigeria, why will you go and run? Why will you run away in a place where you go and be washing plate or watching cleaning or bathing old woman in order to make a living? It's because the country is not good. That is why a whole goalkeeper from Ghana, Premier League goalkeeper, ran away.
He ran away. If I'm in the position, you are in the position, you will run. How about he's smiling because he knows he might run? Cape Verde is in this. I think Cape Verde I think economically they are good.
Yeah, there are less than 520,000 people. There's an island country. Yeah. They are just doing their thing. So, as I said earlier on, America know why they have placed this on these 5 African nations. But I also believe Algeria, Senegal, Algeria and Tunisia may be basically because of what you spoke about. Yeah. Like Cape Verde, Cote d'Ivoire, and Senegal. Because if you look and in the entire Africa, you can only single out about 7 African countries or thereabout, according to statistics. The rest African country, about 75-80% of the citizens, they are living below average. You understand? So if you put $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 on an average per head of fans, I think you're not expecting a lot of fans to be in the turnout. So less than 550,000 people from Cape Verde. What do you expect? $15,000, $5,000, even $10,000? I think it's a huge sum of money. How many of them even want to go there? How many fans want to go there? You understand? So, but at the end of the day, America have their reasons, and every stabilized or developed economy have their own standard. So whichever thing you want to do, imagine the first tax 77 that happened in Nigeria. Yeah, every Tom, Dick and Harry from every walks of life, they came in. But if it was an advanced country or maybe a developed economy, they would have play some certain kind of.
But then Nigeria economically was good.
It was good. It was good because of food stomach infrastructure. What we can buy and eat was very cheap. But the true development of a nation, right, shows as the year goes by. If 77 it was good, what happens now? We're supposed to be more better now. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? So having said that, well, America have their reasons, and we have to abide to their reasons. We have to abide to what they want. So, but I don't think a lot of fans will be able to meet up this standard. I think the countries, the fans of these countries down there in America or where they are playing will definitely go and represent their nation.
Chima was right in what you said, that there are countries that some fans can pay this money and run away. A country like Nigeria, which is the truth. Fans will pay the money and use it as an opportunity to run away. Chima, anything to say?
Nothing more.
Albert?
No, good.
Okay, thank you, fans at home. God bless you all. We'll be back after this time out.